Well, I decided to start filming here. I'm actually making my way up to another creek that flows into this creek. It's called Gold Mine Creek. And having said that, some of you know where I am. I'm up here in a place called Stony Valley. Oops, up here in northern Lebanon County, here in Pennsylvania. So, and of course, it's named after an old abandoned ghost town up here called Gold Mine. But what we're going to do today is we're going to hike up, well, not hike, we're going to walk up along that creek and just look for different things, little different artifacts and relics, and see what we can find. I did find an arrowhead up in the village one time when I was up there, so Native Americans have, this is a well-known area for them as well, so, and of course it's a historical area, so we could find some cool stuff because of that. It might just be a fun day to stomp around the creek too. This is late July. It's not terribly hot today, but it's still in the 80s, so, you know, I brought my water shoes, so I'll be walking in the creek and looking for different things. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some cool nature-y stuff and critters as well, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna keep making my way up till Gold Mine Run runs into this stream. This is called Evening Branch, this one right here. This flows down from the Roush Gap area, which is another village. Beautiful little place to walk though. Alright, well, I'm going to switch out my shoes here. Of course, this is still the Evening Branch. Gold Mine Run, if I remember correctly, comes down a little bit further, but it gets kind of boggy up in there, so I'm going to cross here, try to find a stream up there somewhere. So, and we probably will get up to where the town was of Gold Mine, and you'll see some of the ruins of some bridges and stuff. And if you follow my channel, you've probably seen some of that stuff before, but you get to see it from a different perspective. So, I am taking I'm going to pack my hiking shoes with me, because I'm probably not coming back down the creek on the way back, so I'll just have my pack along, so I'll keep my other shoes in my pack while I walk up with my water shoes. Because I kind of want to walk in the creek as I'm going up. So, alright, well, let's get changed out, and like I said, I'm pretty sure the creek we want is just up here. Alright, so I got my water shoes on. Of course, these are the shoes that I've promoted in several other videos. They were sent to me by a company called A Leader, so I'll just mention it again. I'll try to put the website down below, and there's a discount code you can use. I think it's Woodsman 15 or something like that, and you can get 15% off a pair of water shoes. Of course, I'm wearing them, you know, just easy to walk through the creek. You can walk barefoot if you want, but there's glass in these creeks, even out here in the middle of nowhere sometimes, sharp rocks. Just makes it, and slippy, these help walk, you know, slippy rocks too, so just a lot more comfortable. So I'll be wearing them. Alright, let's get going then. See how cold this water is. Oop, not terribly cold. Alright, we gotta find that other creek off in the distance. I'll get back to you. Here's the little stream we're looking for, Gold Mine Run. Because I followed it up just a little bit ways. See, it gets down into a kind of a bog area. There's actually a beaver dam just down the way here that the beavers blocked up, where Evening Branch is, right along the Stony Valley Rail Trail. So this flows down, there's actually several beaver dams. This flows down into that area where it gets all kind of marshy and boggy, so I didn't want to be down there. So I'm up now where the creek actually starts, heading uphill, climbs up towards Sharp Mountain. There's a gap in the mountain. So anyway, we're gonna start looking. Like I said, we're just gonna walk along, see what we can find. Just a little creek stomping adventure. So hopefully we find some stuff. Even if we don't, it's still gonna be a fun adventure just to walk along the creek. We will see some ruins up there, and who knows what else. So, all right, here we go. And all along the banks here, you're finding little bits of coal. So that village I mentioned up here was an old coal mining town, so a lot of coal washed down from up where the village was, up in the mountains up there. The stream actually splits off here a little bit. There's one nice little deeper pool of water here. And just continues on up. I am seeing some small fish darting around, which may not seem all that significant, but there's actually further up this stream near where the coal mines are, there is quite a bit of that abandoned mine drainage water that flows into this stream, so it looks really bad actually further up. I don't know if we'll get to that or not, maybe we'll, but so yeah, I mean there's quite a bit of pollution in here, so the fact that there are fish in here is surprising but encouraging as well. So that's cool. Still haven't found any relics, either Native American or historical, but I'm kind of looking, you know, just following, letting my eyes roam along these banks here, seeing what we can find. As we get up further, the sides of this stream will get much steeper as we get further up the mountain. Get some cool little waterfalls too, probably. Just spending some time looking in these gravelly areas. Trying to see if anything jumps out at me. Banks are starting to get steeper, so might poke around a little bit there where that erosion is taking place, but haven't found anything yet. So, but I'm having a great time. So, a beautiful little hike up here through the creek here. I'm going to take a little bit of a break right here to sit down, eat lunch slash supper maybe. I don't know what time it is. Might be going on 4 o'clock, so nice peaceful spot to sit and eat. Yeah, it's kind of hard to, I'm trying to stay focused and look for like arrowheads and stuff, but then there's all these beautiful waterfalls too, so. There are fossils out here. Looks like a pretty well-worn fossil, like some tree bark. But I'll just leave that there. That is beautiful there. There are so many little waterfalls like this along this trail. There's a pool of water here too that's pretty deep. And we have our first relic-y type thing up here. Nothing special, but it's kind of your first sign that you're getting close to something that was up here, you know, for human habitation. We're not too far from where the village was either. Let's get up here and check this out. Nothing special, but we'll check it out. There's an old railroad tie here. See, we got what's left of that little S-shaped thing that they stuck in the ends. So if you're familiar with where I'm at, you know there's a railroad bed. Let me find a place to talk here. You know there's a railroad bed down at the bottom of the Stony Valley Rail Trail. But what a lot of people don't know, let me get out of here, is that there was another railroad up here that went straight to the town of Gold Mine. It's often referred to as the Summit Siding Railroad. It was built before they built the one down at the bottom of the valley. The one down at the bottom of the valley is one everybody knows about, that everybody hikes and bikes on. But there was one up further. The one at the bottom was built in 1854. This one was built several years earlier, 1852. But it ended at the town up here of Gold Mine. So, you know, you see, it might be kind of odd to find a railroad tie out in the middle of nowhere here along this mountain stream, but if you're aware of the fact that there is an abandoned town up here with a railroad, it makes sense. So, right, we'll keep our eyes open. As we get close to the town, more likely to find some things. If we're lucky, maybe even an old bottle. I did find old glass in here before, but it was broken for obvious reasons. There's a lot of rocks in here, so we'll keep walking. We should be coming first. There's two bridges up here, or what were bridges at one time. We'll keep on walking up. This looks like another fossil here. Almost looks like a section of branch. I mean, I suppose that could be natural, but I don't think so. That looks like a fossil. Some sort. Well, I did find another rock here that has some obvious fossils on it. Two sections of tree here. So this one's small enough to take back home, I think. I think we'll do that. Cool. Getting tired of seeing waterfalls. There's so many of the little ones out here. It's beautiful. Do some log jams in the way, but just up there is our first bridge. So I gotta make my way around this. And we'll make our way up to the first relic of the town. So if you didn't know that there was an old ghost town up here, this might catch you off guard. This is the old bridge, or what's left of it. The old town is just up in there, and there's a few remnants of it on this side as well. So this bridge connected kind of the town on both sides of the creek, on Gold Mine Creek here. Those are the abutments. There is the railroad bridge is up further, but I still remember years ago, I remember the first time I came up here. This is my second time doing this. First time I did it, I wasn't filming yet. That was years ago. And we were coming across this, and the railroad bridge even up further was just like amazing. It's one of the things that got me interested in doing this, realizing that there's ruins like this just out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so back during the 1850s and stuff. It was probably a wooden bridge. There would have been people and wagons going back and forth from one side of the town to the other. Now it just lays here in ruins, mostly forgotten. To look at it from the other side. It's kind of intriguing to think what people might have lost or thrown in here, you know, centuries ago. You know, what could be down in here. But I am going to poke around a little bit in there. But I don't know that we'll find anything. We'll see. The water comes so swiftly down from here. It just kind of washes everything away. Yeah, so it's hard to imagine, you know, walking up through here, there would have been a town on either side. In fact, there is right back in there is a foundation. Try to zoom in on it a little bit. You can kind of see the stones back there. There used to be a house back there. Yeah, down here's another fossil. It's a fossilized tree. You can see all the tree bark. That's cool. Yeah, and right beside it are some more. And just coming up here shortly, up in the distance, I don't know if you can make it out at all, is one of the coolest things ever, as far as I'm concerned. In my question and answer video thing I did a little while ago, I think actually I just posted that today, but this is probably like a month later or so, at least. Someone asked me what got you started doing this, and I went into a little bit of detail about some things, but it's also what's up here. This cool remnants of this railroad bridge. I remember the first time I was here, like I mentioned, was years ago, before I was even videoing. I was just kind of exploring. I knew there was a village up here. I didn't know where it was at that time, and I had no idea that this railroad bridge that's up here was here. I remember coming up on it, and I was just like, wow, it's really neat. So you come up from this way, it's just like, you're like, wow, what is this, you know? What's it doing out here in the middle of nowhere? So we're getting up to that pretty soon. So I know it's not the coolest ruins out there ever, but for me, it just holds a special memory. And we're getting closer to it. You can kind of start making it out, but it's really neat when you get up closer. And if you follow my channel, you've seen this before several times, this railroad bridge, but I never get tired of seeing it. I hope you don't either. So, a little bit more ways to go. We'll be right up next to it. Yeah, and here's another old railroad tie. Which makes sense, because right up there is the old bridge. But check out all these cool little baby mushrooms growing everywhere. I forget their name. They're a type of chanterelle, I believe, if I remember. They're just little things. If I put my finger up next to one, you can see they're just tiny little things. And right here we are, up and close and personal to it. This is a lot bigger than it seems on camera. We're going to go ahead and walk right up through there. And you'll get a better look at it. But like I said, I remember the first time I saw this, as I came hiking up, I did exactly what I'm doing now. I kind of came up hiking up the creek, and it just blew me away back here. I was like, wow. You know, it's what got me realizing that there's stuff out here to find and to see. course, on a sadder note, every time I come out here, there's a little bit more damage. You can see this part right here kind of collapsed out. So bit by bit over time, you know, this will collapse into the creek here. So let's walk up through here together. You can get a scale of just how tall this is. I mean, that keeps going. That is way up there. Super tall. And here's the view looking back. Alright, well I think at this point I'm going to end this little adventure. We could keep on going back there. You can see it keeps on going, but getting a little later in the afternoon. Well, it's not afternoon anymore, it's evening now, so I do have a bit of a hike to get back to the Jeep. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, I know some of you have seen this before, but it's still cool. And I guess I kind of lost track of looking for arrowheads and stuff, but I was looking, but there's so many waterfalls and I kept getting distracted. So, alright. Beautiful spot. Like I said, this is one of the more inspirational things in my life that got me doing this. So, you know, get out there and explore, you know. You never know what you're going to find. Stuff like this.